It's another box braid day, people, and I'll begin as usual dividing the hair into three, and then I'm going to start filling in hair from the very first braid. Some people like to braid first, a couple braids before filling in hair. There's so many ways to do box braids. Okay, so I'll braid in one, and then I'm going to take another strand and braid one, two, and then feed in another strand. That is the third strand of the hair, depending on how large you want it to be, but typically three strands, filling in three strands like this is good to go to begin the hair. And then I'll just go ahead and start the braiding process. And then there's another strand, I beg your pardon, so that's the fourth strand. I'll feed that in, and then I braid it continuously down. Now as I braid the hair, because I want the hair to have like a uniform length at the back, as I braid the upper parts of the hair, I'm going to be feeding in more hair after braiding like 3/4 of the hair, as you can see, so that the length of the upper parts can be longer than the lower part of the hair, so that it will really cover the hair and give me that uniform length. Okay, so I'm feeding in like two strands, like after braiding 3/4, so that I have this very full length of braids for the hair. It makes it really look beautiful, and you're gonna see it at the end of the day. Then just braid down as normal, and then when I'm braiding, I'm going to curl some of the hair. So I would braid and then use the previous line as a benchmark for where I have to tie the knot for the extra hair that will be left for hot water coiling. Okay, so I'll just from time to time, you see, try to measure that. Okay, I need to braid it a little bit further. I'm just going to do that again, and then I guess right now it's good. Then I take a little bit of that hair, and then I make a knot. So that's how I do it, so that I can get everything really as uniform as possible. Okay, because that's what makes it all beautiful. And then I went ahead to hot water coil, and this is the result. As you can see, it looks great, and with respect to the uniformity I was telling you about, I really